again, everyone. Today I will be doing my very first hive inspection. I first have to remove the outer cover, then the inner cover, and the top feeder. The feeder was just a little stuck, so I had to get my hive tool out to sort of pry it away from the hive body. One of the things that I immediately noticed is that the hive opening between the hive body and the feeder was packed with bees, and they were starting to build comb in that void. During this hive inspection, I will be removing each frame in the hive and looking them over. I'll be looking for eggs, larvae, and if I'm lucky, maybe I'll spot the queen. First, I will remove one of the newer outer frames just to give myself a little bit more room to work in the hive. The first two frames didn't have any activity on them, so I just set the first one aside and pushed the second away from where I was going to be working. I was pleasantly surprised to see that the third new frame I inspected already had bees drawing new comb on it. This was a waxed foundation, and I did not add any additional wax to it. The next 5 frames are from the original nuke that I installed a week ago, and they're really stuck together and had a little bit of burr comb along the tops and the bottom of the frame. So I'll just go ahead and clean that off with my hive tool as I make my way through the hive. I have to admit to not knowing exactly what I'm looking at here. Each frame I pull has a little bit different look to it, and I feel like this is such a learning process, and I'm sure with more experience, beekeeping classes, and time, this will all start to make a whole lot more sense. This frame looks to me like a lot of capped brood and a ton of bees. I've yet to see the queen, eggs, or larvae, but that really could be tricky with the number of bees on these inner frames. On this frame, I can see pollen in a variety of colors. I really wish it had shown up better on camera. It's so beautiful. When I originally installed the nuke, this was the frame that I found the queen on. But as much as I tried to spot her, I still haven't seen her yet. This is the last of the frames from the original nuke. There's lots of bees on this one, and here the sun really is catching what I think is nectar. Now that I have inspected each frame in the hive, it's time to put things back together. I spaced all of my frames evenly within the box, and I have since read that it's better to push them together as tightly as you can and put them in more the center of the box. I'll do better next time. Now that I have the top feeder back in place, I am just adding my 1-to-1 sugar syrup with the supplement Honeybee Healthy added to that. If you look there on the hive stand, that's some of the burr comb that I removed from the frames. Thanks so much for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye!